if we don't start fucking gathering. So first prio for Gen 9 is Magnus, the infantry hero. He got a defensive widget, but you will use him for 2 gens as attack hero, and for Gen 9 you will use him for defense and offense. So he's got the attack bonus boost on his first skill, then his second skill makes that the infantry got a chance from 40% that he gets his infantry like a 50% defense boost, and then we got some reduced damage on infantry and 10% more marksman damage. But since marksman is still garbage in Gen 9, you will not use that skill very much. So yeah. Then you will meet Fred. Fred is an offense hero with an offense widget. That's nice. We want that since we are running like infantry lancer formation. I will get to that later. He's pretty nice too, so he got more damage bonus for the whole rally, and then he gives us 20% on lethality decrease from the enemy. Then he puts our damage output to 20% against the enemies, and then his lancers get stronger and reduce the damage we take. For the marksman hero, we will use Bradley. Bradley is super good. He will also be, or should have been, your pick for the other gens since he's out already, and he will also be used in Gen 10. So Bradley buffs up our troops overall, so all of our troops with damage, and gives us more damage on lancers and infantry, and also all troops again. His widget is defensive, so is even in defense better to have him. So what you should run in defense and offense is, so you use Magnus and Fred and Bradley for offense with a ratio from 70-30, 0. So you only use infantry and lancers. And with the joiner heroes, you should buff up your lancer damage. So you gotta have Renee, Gordon, then you put something in to make your infantry live longer, so maybe a Godot is pretty nice to it, and also Patrick for health, for example. Just want to give your infantry more rounds to live, so your lancers can put out more damage. That's basically the thought behind it. And with the Renee and Gordon as the lancer buffer for the damage, it's super nice to have. So that's the attack. And for defense, it's Magnus, Bradley, and Sonia. Sonia's skill is super nice, and she kills off a lot of troops, and she also got a defensive widget. Gives us more lethality where Fred only gives the offense attack rally more damage. So his widget is pretty useless, and also the Lancer damage doesn't matter too much from 2 gens difference. Sonya's defense skills are just killing off way more troops and she's better. And also for the defense heroes, for the joiners, for the garrison, it should be a 60-40 ratio in defense. And you wanna have again a Renee, and Gadot, Gordon, and Patrick, or some other defense heroes to make your defense better. You could also put the Fred into your defense joiners to give the enemy less lethality. And yeah, it's a pretty monotone gen. It's pretty simple to use. You gotta swap your heroes out to get the perfect garrison in, but it's doable for SvS and such. But yeah, Xura is... real MMs are still super bad. You don't want to have Xura, just a waste of shards. And it's basically only for arena. You will not enter any other gen as a defense or whatever. Just skip her. Be smart. Save up some generals. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Gen 10 is coming soon.